Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today on Serving It Up in the South, I'm going to show y'all how to make red beans and rice. It's kind of like New Orleans style, but I just do things my own way, and I'm Texan, so I guess we can call it Texan style red beans. So I'm going to be cooking 2 pounds. It's a lot. It's going to feel like a 12-quart stock pot probably to the top. So you can half that, so just keep in mind everything that all the ingredients that I'm putting in, just half it and do 1 pound of red beans. So. Alright, y'all, I have my 2 pounds of red beans. You can half this recipe. 1 pound will feed the average family of 4. So I got my 2 pounds of red beans. I soaked them for about 24 hours. So you can see they have swelled up a lot. Now we're just gonna drain them and rinse them off before we put them in the pot. And you want to sort through them and take out any rocks. Alright, first we are going, in our large stock pot, we're going to melt 1 stick of butter. And then we'll add our vegetables. Alright, first we are going to add 1 very large onion or 2 smaller white ones. Alright, now I'm going to add 2 green bell peppers. Like I said, I'm making 2 pounds, so if you're only making 1 pound, everything that I say, do half. Alright, now I'm going to add 2 jalapenos. And then I'm going to add some garlic and celery, and then we're going to saute that to get started. Alright, now I'm going to add, this is 6 stalks of celery, chopped. You're going to want to leave the leaves and everything on it. I'm just going to throw all that in there. Alright, now we're going to add, let's see, 1, 2, 3, around like 4 tablespoons of garlic. And now we are going to turn our heat up and saute this all together until it's all tender. I'm going to go ahead and add another half a stick because I need more oil or fat in here. Alright, y'all, now I'm going to add my 2 pounds of red beans. This is probably going to overflow. And then I'm going to add some water. Here's 2.5 cups of water. You can do broth too. That's 5 cups of water. You want like to cover it like 1 inch, like 2 inches above the beans. So, and then like if all your liquid dries up, you can just add more water or broth. I'm doing water because I'm gonna use this better than bouillon chicken flavor to add to the beans. All right, now I'm gonna add 6 bay leaves, a tablespoon of ground mustard, a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of parsley, a tablespoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning. I'm using Zatarain's. About a tablespoon of better than bouillon chicken flavor. You can add more Just be careful, add like a little bit at a time because it's really salty and you don't want to over salt your beans. I ended up adding 15 cups of water. I might even need more. Like I said, if all the water is dried up before your beans are all the way tender, then just add more water or broth as you go. Alright, now you're going to add a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And then a couple squirts of hot sauce. I'm making this for a pregnant lady, so I'm not going to make it too spicy, but use whatever hot sauce you like. And then just do the amount just according to your taste buds. Now I'm going to add some cayenne. Just do this to taste. You know, keep tasting it. Make sure that you're not making it too spicy. I'm not going to put much because, like I said, this is for a pregnant woman. Alright, now you're going to bring your mixture up to a boil. I want to say that these are like New Orleans style red beans, but I mean, I kind of do things my own way, so it's a little bit different than the way that they do it in New Orleans, but it'll be good. You're also going to want to add salt and pepper to taste. Just be careful on the salt because, you know, chicken broth has salt in it. So just make sure that you're not over salting. Alright, right now I'm just draining some of this grease off the top. I don't have a gallbladder, so I can't have this much grease in my food. Alright, right now I'm going to cut up my sausage. I like to use andouille sausage. It's a spicier sausage. So once the beans are, you know, soft or near to being done, I'm going to separate them into 2 pots, and I'll put andouille sausage in my beans. And then the lady that I'm making this for, she requested this cone cut. I don't know how to say it. Sausage. So I'm going to put this sausage in her beans. I also have some diced up ham that I'm going to throw in the pot after the beans are soft. Alright, so right now I'm going to cut my sausage. I'm just going to cut it in little round like that. This sausage I think is raw, so I'll probably throw this one in just a minute. Okay, you just kind of want to cut them. I mean, you can dice them or cut them in little circles like this. Alright, once you got your little circles, I'm just going to cut them in half into smaller, you know, bite-sized pieces. Like this. For the conca sausage, I don't have to cut it in half because it's way thinner than this sausage. Alright, we've been boiling for about 45 minutes now. The beans are still a little bit hard, so you just keep boiling until they're soft, and then we can move on to the next step. Alright, y'all, I just tasted my liquid, and I'm going to add some more seasonings. You don't have to. I just like my food well seasoned. No. Okay. Yeah, the top fell off. I think I caught that. Make sure your lids are on tight, people. Alright, I'm gonna add some Slap Your Mama. Alright, now in a separate pan, I'm going to fry up my sausages and ham. And then whenever the beans are soft, we can add this and cook the beans a little bit longer. You can also do this beforehand in your stock pot and leave the juices from the sausage in the pot. Alright, now I'm going to take a potato masher and you're just going to mash some of the beans down. And that'll make the beans thicker. So you don't want to mash all of them, just a good amount. Until you get the texture that you want. Alright, the beans are all done. This is about the consistency that I like them at. They don't have to be this consistency. So, I added the sausage once the beans were soft. So, and I added the ham like 20 minutes out from it being done boiling. So, this is how it should look. And I got my rice over here cooking. So just cook your rice according to the directions on the back.